In early 1761, a New York newspaper advertised that a monster had been captured in the Canadian wilderness, and that it was, at that very moment, on display on the east side of New York City. On Monday, February 16, 1761, an advertisement in the New York Mercury informed readers that a surprising monster had been caught in the woods of Canada near the St. Lawrence, and that it had with great difficulty been tamed. According to the Mercury, the beast was to be exhibited at the home of James Elliot at Curler's Hook until the curious were satisfied. The advertisement described the monster as larger than an elephant, of very uncommon shape, having 3 heads, 8 legs, 3 fundaments or buttocks, 2 male members or genitalia, 1 female with pudendum or vulva on the rump. The creature was said to be of various colors, very beautiful, and making a noise like the conjunction of 2 or 3 voices. The Mercury continued that a very old Indian sachem had said he remembered to have seen one when he was a boy, and his father called it a Gormagunt. Whatever the Gormagunt was, the newspaper advertisement invited readers out to southeast Manhattan to view the spectacle for themselves. And word of the mysterious beast wasn't just confined to New York State. On February 23rd, the Boston Gazette and Country Journal republished the advertisement in full, alongside local news from New York. 18th century Americans were used to traveling entertainments and curiosity displays, but unlike these peep shows, the Gormagunt couldn't easily fit into a showbox. That, however, seemingly didn't stop the enterprising Elliot. The same day that the Boston Gazette reported on the news from New York, the New York Mercury published a follow-up advertisement, alerting readers that the Gormagunt was to be removed to Jamaica on Long Island at the request of the curious, where it would be seen at the house of a Mr. Coon. Following this excursion, the creature was to be returned to New York, to be seen at Curler's Hook as usual. But what was the Gormagunt? 18th century Americans were particularly fond of curiosities, and this curiosity often made them easy prey for fraud. While it seems unlikely that we will ever know exactly what the Gormagunt was, it does seem suspicious that this marvelous creature should possess the exact same number of heads, buttocks, genitals, and voices as 2 men and a woman. Whatever the case, following its return to Curler's Hook, the Gormagunt seemingly disappeared. Less than a month after the creature's return, James Elliot advertised a celebration at his home for St. George's Day. The fabled monster that had so few weeks before been a sensation is not mentioned, nor is it ever mentioned again. Perhaps the creature, said to live to a great age, finally succumbed to the rigors of time. Or perhaps, one dark night, it slipped its enclosure at Curler's Hook. And maybe the forests of New York or the woods of Canada continue to be prowled by a mysterious, colorful creature known only as the Gormagunt.